Okie dokie. It is Alright. It is time for another episode of Diamond in the Rough. The player is the most creative, the most in love with his ghosts, his battle cruisers, his nukes, and he always creates some deadly games. Up here on the top left-hand side in the red, representing Psystorm Gaming, it's none other than Ruff. Just give me one moment there, let the screen freeze while I fix that up. Down here in the bottom right-hand side, in the blue, the Protoss player. It's a very good Protoss, representing Alpha X. It is Mage. Sending an early probe across to build a pylon. Now, I believe that got spotted by Ruff's SCV, who's also going across. Proxy versus Proxy. Oh, this one's... yeah, shit's about to hit the fan, guys. And for anyone who's heard that saying, has never really thought about it, I'd just like to ask you right now to please have a think for a moment about exactly what that means. We're talking about one of those ceiling fans that spins really fast, big industrial one, and we're talking about you throwing a bag of feces into it. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna get messy. He who can withstand the chaos, the stench, and getting a bit of splatter on their face is probably gonna come out victorious, and that's the sort of game we're gonna end up in right here. It's a... the fuck? Gateway Forge... wait, why is it Gateway Gas Forge? What the fuck is this? What is... I mean, this is just a double gas proxy barracks from Ruff. I don't know what it's going to turn into, but Mage's build is absolutely bonkers. Sometimes you do a 2-gate Zealot cannon rush, but you don't do that with gas. This is a weird hybrid build order, which Mage is going for right now. And what are we building? Reaper first for Ruff. Not really Reaper's spirit animal. He's going to build a factory here. Zero response to the pylon just yet. I don't think he thinks it's going to be a cannon or anything like that. There's a cyber core going up at home. And is he just going to try and build a cannon here? Like, this is so weird. He builds a cannon at home. What the fuck is Mage doing? What is this strategy? His probe! Oh, the drilly boy surround. He saw the forge on the other side. And he was like, wait a second. He's not watching his probe. Surrounds it. Forge cannot be used defensively now. I think he was waiting for the Zealot to arrive, and then he was going to put a cannon down. Oh, shit. Bunker goes down here as well. Look at that. The SCV nicely protected. Reaper trying to grab a couple of probes. Can he get one? He does. Grabs one to start, has to stay away from that cannon, but that cannon's not covering the mineral line. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to do this sort of play, you need the pylon covering the mineral line, so you put a cannon right in there. As it is, the Reaper just has a party. He can't even get drilled there. Ruff with the big brain positioning, where he cannot get surrounded unless they come around the back of the mineral line. Oh, actually, yes, they can, if they do it like that. And that Reaper's going to do a good little bounce, but accidentally bounces himself into the clutches. Now these Zealots, though, are tearing it up in his mineral line. One of them already has 6 kills. Oh, those SCVs have got to get out there. They can't keep fighting like this. Oh, great usage of the mineral line by both players. Reaper gets in the bunker on the other side. That Zealot is on 9 kills. Ruff screwed the pooch. He lost way too many probes there. He's on only 11 versus 17 now. That's a big problem for Ruff. Now, he does have orbitals that he can use after this. He took out that one SCV, or one Zealot, sorry. The other Zealot's still here, though. There's Stalkers on the way right now. And this is really nasty. He's going to try and get Cyclones out in this game. He's got a Reaper bunker up in the back. Mage has got to keep mining, dude. He's got to keep using these probes. He's got way more money right now, or way more workers, I should say. If he can just get a few more gateway units out, he'll be fine. A Cyclone building a second Cyclone on the way, that's a lot of money. Oh my god, every SCV goes down. Oh, there's an Adept back here. Yeah, if you can just mine a bit more money and get a single shield battery with overcharge, I think you're okay, but he's already used overcharge? What? Oh no, he used recall to pull that Adept home, right? Oh my god, these Reapers really annoying. They can actually out-micro that Adept as well. They have one more range than her. A nice micro, look at that. And the probes, oh, this is a huge problem for Mage now. Needs to just get that Adept back and wait for the shields to regenerate. Cyclone pops out and gets rid of the Zealot, and that means Ruff can very slowly start to rebuild here. The Reapers here starting to take down all of these units. The pylon in the main base is in trouble. This pylon going to go down as well. Oh, what have we got? Cancels. There's no unit building there, yeah. 2 Reapers and an SCV in that bunker. He's going to start mining. Really needs to just leave some workers mining on this side of the mineral line. This SimCity is so bad for Mage. I can understand how this would have worked out really well for Mage if Mage had got a cannon up covering the mineral line, but the fact that that cannon is in such a shit position rather than in the middle, oh no, and tries to put a cannon in range of the Reapers. They can shoot that, mate, and that cannon will not survive the storm. What are we doing? Mage is freaking out. What are you doing? Oh, Mage's brain just short-circuited. You gotta go. Fight. The cannon is gonna go down. If you don't fight, go. You gotta fight with the Adept as well. You can't just fight with the Stalker. Mage is having a mental breakdown. Oh my god, Mage is shitting the bed. Oh my god, there's only one Reaper in there right now, but a few more Marines building. They're about to get inside. The Adept needs to join in. Why is it just sitting back there? I don't know. These Marines, are they going to get in that bunker in time? I mean, it looks like no. I think the Stalker defends this. Stalker takes that down. The cannon falls, but as do these Terran units. And with that, it looks like the proxy is done. Mage can finally resume mining. Problem is, the gateway just went down on the other side of the map, and there is two Cyclones, both who are very excited to come over. And there's already a barracks ready to spot the high ground. Don't you dare shade out there. Get back to the high ground. Mage, why are you going out there right now, mate? Oh, no. Oh, Mage desperately needs to be getting more batteries, cannons. And is trying to get a gateway up right now. Needs to put some workers on gas. Only has enough for one Stalker. That Stalker's got to get out of there. The cannons do a good job, though. Oh, well done on the cannon. But look at that. He just dives. Ruff, zero fear, runs straight past the cannon, taking out tons of probes now as well. He can safely get back past that ramp. And that Cyclone can still take two probe hits before it dies. And, oh man, these Cyclones are going to be a big problem right now. Oh, he goes in range. A bit of a mistake there for Ruff, who is making Magfield behind this. He's mining a ton more gas. He could be building SCVs. He starts up another Cyclone, more SCVs as well. And look at that. He's actually locked onto the cannon. Bit of a mistake. You've always got to lock onto the battery, and that is why more Stalkers are going to come out. And that's really important. If this Stalker can get a few hits on the Cyclone to start the fight, it may be able to win this battle. Starter stepping forward. Nicely done. Mage gets 3 hits. 4 hits on the Cyclone. And now that Cyclone is really close to death. So the Stalker can start pushing back the barracks. Just has to be careful of the lock-on. Yeah, good micro here by Mage. And that's cool. Now the Stalker can run forward and push back the Cyclone if it tries to lock on the cannon. So really nice play. Mage is now on 12 probes versus 9 SCVs. I think should be back in this game just fine. Cannon takes a bit of a beating, but nothing too bad. And that barracks is in range of the cannon. It's taking a lot of damage. Now remember, Magfield's almost done though, which could be a big problem. That should not be a kill. Yeah, Stalker gets out of there. What are we building? 3 more gateways. Dude, you need to make more Stalkers. Mage, where are the batteries right now? Where are the batteries? He's trying to whoop in another Stalker, but has left this a bit too long. You've got to punish this. And oh, that cannon almost going down. No more batteries, only 2 Stalkers. Mage is in big trouble, trying to way overproduce gateways without more batteries. He's just got to be in survival mode. Magfield Cyclones run forward, and they are one of the most dangerous units versus armored units. 800 damage over 14 seconds. Ooh, one of them does go down, but so does the Stalker. Now the Cyclone has free reign. Another Stalker warping in. Ruff's got to go in. If he can get the aggro on that early, if he can just tag it, and that's it. Ooh, nice movement by Mage. Breaks the lock. He's got to chase it down. Should have chased it down while it was on cooldown. He could have taken it. Now he's, oh, he chases too far and that Stalker goes down. Now he's in huge trouble. And look at this. It's going to cool down if he can get a lock on that Stalker again, but accidentally gets a probe. Stalker retains control of the high ground. Mage finally stabilizes, barely. Second and third gateway kicking in, but a few small mistakes there. Going for those gateways a bit too early. Ruff's SCV production has really picked up. And he rebuilds the factory at home since he can't build anything else. The Cyclone runs up the ramp and dies. Oh, a huge mistake from Ruff. This is such a scrappy game. It's so close. Both sides have lost close to 20 workers. Income-wise, Ruff is in the lead because of the mules. He's building Cyclones, which are the much more flexible unit as well, but it's a Cyclone with 2 SCVs coming to repair it. 3 Stalkers can take that down in like 3 volleys. 2 volleys won't quite kill it. They'll get close though. Oh, look at that. Good micro there by Ruff, but that cost him a scan. So the thing is, each time he does that, you should actually be totally okay with that sort of situation. Yeah. If he's got to burn a scan each time, I mean, that's not super cheap for him. That means he's not getting a command center if he's doing that constantly. And oh, pull back. Mage a little bit slow on the pullback there. Yeah, you can't let the third tick. You can only tank two ticks before the Stalker goes down. And now with another one here, he's got to get more Stalkers to that low ground right now. But Mage has just not been respecting the Cyclone count. If you get enough Stalkers, you can just kill these Cyclones whenever they try to push high ground or anything like that. But right now, there's only 3 Stalkers there. I mean, Mage really not respecting Ruff's power. And Magfield comes in one more time. 2 Stalkers go down, and he can turn around this healthy one. Maybe save the red hit point one. Ah, no. Does chase it down. It's always worth trading a Stalker for a Cyclone. But remember, that was 3 Stalkers for 1 Cyclone. Okay, he's going to get the second one. That makes it acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. The Mage can get up 6 Stalkers. I think he's okay against Cyclones, and indeed, Ruff changes tack. So Raven cancels the Raven, makes a Cloak Banshee, Marines, tanks. He's still stuck on 1 base though. This is such a nasty game. And Mage trying to get up a Twilight Council. I don't know. I feel like in Nexus and just raw gateway units is more important here. And that's actually going to be a real bummer because he's going to have no detection. Yeah, Mage, I think, is going for the wrong tech path here. I think he feels like, well, you know what? I need Blink to deal with the Cyclones, but Ruff is always 1 step ahead. He's like, okay, Cyclones aren't working anymore. Let's pull back. Ooh, Mage gets a bit of damage done on those Stalkers. Just the damage to Marines, not particularly worth it. Ruff's a little supply blocked though. He's having to build more depots. Ooh, okay. They're both going for the throat. You're not going to expand? No worries. I'm going to go DTs. Oh yeah, I'm going to go Cloak Banshees. You got detection? No, I don't either. No worries. Well, a shield battery in the mineral line is 100% necessary. That will defend a single Banshee very well. You got to get a Robo though as well, I think, just to get the detection. I don't think you can do this without the detection. Ruff, though, I don't know if he ever gets a command center. He's sending an SCV down, but his mineral count is just not really there. Stalker's looking for an intercept on this Banshee. That's a crazy maneuver. As he started a Robo, it's just started now. Still no battery. I mean, he's so poor. He doesn't want to put it down. He builds a cannon. Oh, yeah, he's got Forge. Oh, we can build detection. Good on him. Totally forgot about that. It's even better than a battery. Not used to having a Forge when you're on 1 base at the 12-minute mark, but... I guess it makes sense if you're on 1 base at the 12-minute mark. It's probably the sort of game where you have a Forge. Banshee comes on in, grabs a probe. These Stalkers on the wrong side of that mineral line. The SimCity is disastrous. Absolutely blocking him off. And the Banshee grabs... Oh, doesn't quite get a 3rd kill. Just got to put those probes back on though. Back on Minerals Mage. Interesting. DT is going to be coming in here. There's a few tanks, a few Marines. He's trying to build a Raven right now. Ooh, does have 2 Banshees, which can sync up to just blast through probes on the other side of the map. Raven is 20 seconds away. The DTs walk in. If one goes for the main and one... Oh, a good scan! Oh, Ruff! Ooh, good vision, good vision. Remember, he knew the DT shrine was there. He spotted it with his Banshee. So he was watching, waiting with that scan. Now he's going to slow down the SCV on the command center. But the Raven should come out, and I think the tank might even just tag it. Ooh, 2 more. Can you get a 3rd? Not bad. 4 SCVs in total there from that second DT. Did a much better job. Banshees come back in. Stalkers are there, along with an observer. Ruff is a crazy person. He tries to fight this. Oh, Mage with a very slow... What is he doing? Oh no, Mage is all over the shop. He's... Oh, we're whopping Stalkers, mate. Ruff was so quick in all of these situations with knowing what to do. Ruff was like, bam, do this. And you could see there was like a time delay in Mage's game. He's like, he was kind of looking at the game, eyes wide, going, what the fuck is happening right now? Oh, Jesus. He could have just walked in Stalkers and grabbed the... I think he was just like, oh, screw it. You know, you've got an expansion. You dealt with my DTs. Roughly equal workers. You're going to have double mule dropping. I'm not going to kill the Banshees even with a Stalker warp. It makes sense. He's pretty done. But GG, well played there for Ruff. That was a very creative way of dealing with it, I think, for Mage. Remember with the build a cannon to defend at home. I'll mess you up with my proxy gate. But absolutely terrible cannon position. And this is something why we all study under the school of Print F. Always. If you're going to use a cannon for defense, it's got to be smack bang in the center of that mineral line, or a Reaper can totally ruin you. And that's exactly what happened in that game. So GG, well played, Ruff there. Navigating the chaos. Totally chill. It's like, oh, did I lose 12 SCVs to 1 Zealot at the start of that game? That's fine. Give me some Cyclones, a floating barracks, and the win is mine. Well played, Ruff. Don't forget to check out Ruff's channel. It's in the description below, guys. Check out the Patreon and all that sort of stuff down below. Like, subscribe. Have a good time. See you in the next video. Goodbye and good night.